In 2006, I found myself in my darkest place, battling severe depression, social anxiety, and suicidal thoughts. This disease had convinced me that I didn't have my own identity or purpose. I was a wife, a mom, an employee, a student, a mess. I was lost in the process of surviving and needed desperately to find myself. When I was a child, art was my constant. It was the only thing that brought me peace, clarity, solace. When my parents divorced, art stayed with me the entire time. While going through my own divorce 20 years later, I decided to revisit my first love. It was as if we didn't skip a beat, except this time, it wasn't crayons or pencil on paper. I got my hands into some paint. There was something about holding a brush in my hand that made me feel whole. I was sheltered and afraid, so I decided to start painting what I was feeling on my own skin. It became my therapy. I was slowly cracking myself open to explore my wounds and expose my light. Brushed to skin, I was in. It was like magic had found me and I didn't want to let it go. I love the human connection without the pressure of verbal communication. My first live canvas was free-spirited, beautiful Lali. She volunteered not even really knowing me. It took 7 hours and a lot of imagination to complete her paint, but we did it. Lali was flawless in every way to me. Smart, beautiful, inside and out, perfect skin, eyes, body. But unbeknownst to me, she was facing her insecurities through the vulnerability of bearing her soul. Being painted was her way of gaining confidence in the parts of her body that she didn't love, facing the imperfections that she had just like me. Then, there's my brother Brian. He was a passenger in an automobile accident that nearly took his life at the age of 12. The physical and emotional scars that remain are still very real. He was so broken and has spent the latter part of his life putting himself back together. Body paint has been a part of that journey, and if you're in Bridgeport, you've seen him get painted. A lot of people don't know this, but when a caterpillar goes into its chrysalis, it breaks down completely into liquid before its new body and wings can form. I've watched my brother liquefy and emerge into a beautiful butterfly. Grace was a 19-year-old bubbly and adventurous soul when I met her. She had never been painted, but decided to do it very publicly during New York City Body Painting Day 2015. The theme was what the world needs now, and all I could visualize was John Lennon's face because of his famous song, Imagine. What I didn't know until much later was that Grace was stressed and anxious about school and home. This day and experience were a way for her to get away from reality for a little while. The day was long, exhausting, and exhilarating. It was a life-changing and healing experience for both of us. And just imagine that this image of Grace later became the face of the event for that year. Johnny decided to get painted in tribute to her battle with alopecia, which is an autoimmune disease where the body attacks its own hair follicles in bald patches form. In her words, she says, the body paint experience for her was young, wild, and free, everything you want to be when feeling alone. Strong, conquering, motivational, everything you are when art is applied. Most commonly, my canvas is a woman. I can't really say that this is a coincidence. As a woman myself, I feel like part of my purpose is to uplift, inspire, and work alongside other women. I've had the opportunity to work with some of the most amazing women. We're built strong like bricks. When our foundation is cracked, we manage to find our way through to build and grow even stronger. We bear life inside of our bodies, which is a miracle in of itself, creating masterpiece after masterpiece of our pieces, nurturing, protecting, and holding on to everything that is dear to us. Painting mamas to be is truly one of my favorite things to do. On my journey, I'm learning that being human is a form of art. We bear life inside of our bodies, and we are stardust in a vast universe. One of my favorite quotes by Persian poet Hafiz says, even after all of this time, the sun never says to the earth, you owe me. Look what a love like this can do. It lights up the whole sky. We could learn so much from a quote like that. Body painting has helped me to face being human. It has helped me to face other humans in a way that I don't know I would have otherwise learned. Accepting myself audaciously and helping others to do the same is one of my aspirations in this lifetime. I'm learning that we are all perfectly imperfect, trying to find our way, made up of many colors, shapes, sizes, scars, and stories. Some of us develop wings, some don't. Who says humans can't fly? A few years ago, while painting my brother live in downtown Bridgeport, someone asked him why he likes getting painted so much. He said that when he is painted, people don't see his race, his sexual orientation, his scars, his imperfections. They only see a work of art. I thought that answer was really profound. We are human, we learn, we adapt, we bend, we break, we heal. Our bodies are our temples, so when others allow me to paint them, I understand that it is a sacred act. It requires trust, vulnerability, and just a little bit, okay, sometimes a lot, of bending our realities. Body art has led me on a path of lifelong generational healing. I will continue to travel this path because what we create will become our legacy. I would like to leave a legacy of beauty, healing, and growth. And that is actually my daughter, my firstborn. On her 18th birthday, she's going on 21 next month, but I am really happy to be here and to be part of Bridgeport, the community, and I'm happy to share body art with you. Thank you.